So my name is Ian Carl Featherston. I'm 43 years old. I'm living in that beauty since 2 weeks now, and she's Chevy. She's a 1983 Chevy called Glendale. If you want to come in, we'll go and have a look. I live in Van for about a year and 3 months now. I did start in a smaller kind of vehicle. I did start in a small car called Honda Fit. Usually in here, I do all what I can do in my normal house, if I can express myself this way. So since we're about this year, we're gonna talk about my space where I put all my clothes. So I have plenty of room. So in the morning, it's close to the bed. So this is the reason why I did put my clothes over here. I have an extra closet in the back where I can hang some stuff. Over here we have my sofa, nice cozy place where I can put my ass and just have a comfy time and look at the beautiful sea. I love my chair. So all my life I was trying to find myself a rocking chair, and now I have one in my RV. People are calling their place RVs or vans or anything like that. I call my place my home since I have a roof. This is my home. Over here we have my bed. I wasn't sure in the beginning, since I'm a tall man. I wasn't sure if I would be comfortable to sleep there and stress free. Since in the night I could be waking up in an urgent situation, I didn't want to knock myself out. So in the first 2 nights I had some issues sleeping, but everything went good, and my mattress is so comfy. Like so it's a foam mattress like you can find in other RVs and a van, right? On each side I had some little plates over here. I took those off, so they were taking too much space. So I said to myself, I'm gonna make some shelf, like regular shelves with those two things here, so I can put my books over here, a few stuff for my phone, and on this side I did install myself a TV, so I can watch TV from my bed or from my couch. So this is pretty cool. I've got some nice window on each side, so during the summer I'm gonna be able to have some hair in here. So yeah, this is my bed spot. I live in the RV because there's a way of being free, a way of meeting people. There's a way of not being always in the same spot and not always living the same thing day after day like you're used to living in a basic home, which is stable on your ground, right? So this is the main reason why. So how do I make a living in my van? Is pretty simple for me since I cannot do much. I'm doing DoorDash. It's reliable. You can be your own boss. You can make your own schedule. If I need more money, I'm gonna work more. If my buddy accepts to work more, this is working. This is working out pretty well for me for now. I'm waiting for an answer on a starting date for a new job, being a delivery man for a weed shop. So I'm going to be delivering some legal marijuana to people at their door legally, and I'm proud of it because I'm a weed smoker. I smoke weed on normal basis for my issue with my cancer, but as well because of the fun of it. So yeah. So if we continue on this side, talking about my cat, a friend of mine, I have to talk about this. Okay, a little shout out to Perry family on Instagram. My new friends that are originally from Ontario. I did met them last year for a video like this, getting them an interview and getting them to talk about their RV situation. They're living in their RV. Well, it's still van life, and they're doing it full time, right? With two kids, Max and Olivia. And Olivia loved my cat, and she said, "Well, I need to make a little pillow for Ian next time I'm gonna see them." So for Christmas, I had this beautiful pillow with some cats on it. So thank you, Olivia. On this side over here, it's more my kitchen area. So we have plenty of space. Nothing inside of it yet. I need to put some stuff inside of it, but this is where I can put my stuff, my food over here. Like I have plenty of space underneath as well. But other than that, I'm not using the water tap because there's no connection. So I'm using always the same thing, big bottles that I refill everywhere. And I do like I did in my Dodge Caravan. I have this beautiful stove with the 4 burners that I can use, but I don't have any propane. But I know it's working. When is going to be the time for me to change my propane tank? I'm going to be using that stuff a lot. Not most van have those hot. I'm lucky. There's a few people told me that, "Oh, you have hot in your van, you're so lucky, I wish I had one." On this side, we have the kitchenette. So this is the place where I sit to eat and watch TV as well. I watch Netflix on my tablet. Since I'm a tall and large man, I only fit in one space, and that space is here. So if I do a demo, I go like this, and I'm comfortable. We didn't see the bathroom. There's not much to see, but still, it's a bathroom. I'm lucky to have one. I have a bath, I have a shower, a sink, and a toilet. Next question is, are you using your toilet and your sink in there? Well, since there's no water, I cannot use the sink and the bath, but I'm still using my toilet. And you're gonna ask why and how, since it's supposed to go in somewhere in a tank and you need to empty the thing, right? I'm not doing that kind of thing. So I'm gonna do a little demo since I need to do it. And I said to myself, well, being a YouTuber myself, that would be an interesting thing for my new friend to film. So this is how I do it. I have a little trick. So I come over here. There's not much space to film, but I'm coming over here and I'm putting a bag inside of the thing like that. Here you go. So I put 2 layers like that, and we're done. So I can make my own thing in the morning without having any issue. And when it's full of garbage and of waste, well, I just tie the thing and go in garbage and put the thing in the garbage. The benefits that I have found to live this kind of lifestyle is saving a lot of money. Only for the rent, I've saved $5,500. Over a lot of things, I've saved so much money, but when you consider that you have to spend a few dollars here and there on your showers, on getting more fuel because you're traveling more and things like that, well, I probably would say that I've saved around 6 to 7 grand in total. But only for my rent situation, I did save about $5,500, which is a lot of money. There's other benefits than saving money. There's the benefit of being free. There's the benefit of getting where you want, whenever you want, and to be at a different spot each day. So my home is on wheels, so I can take my home wherever I want. Okay, for electricity, most of the time I'm using external batteries, chargers that you can plug yourself in with your cell phone, tablet, anything like that. So I got 2 of these, and they're pretty reliable. I can use them on my way on my motorcycle. I can use them by walk or inside of my RV to put power on anything I need. The only thing I'm not able to power with, it's my TV, obviously. I wish. Most of the things are powered by small energy, like cell phones, tablet, or speakers like this over here. So I don't get to use my big speakers other than if I'm driving. And while I'm driving, I'm not driving this big rig a lot, but when I'm driving her, this is when I'm charging my external batteries. I'm just putting my engine on and I'm trying to use whatever I need to use, but there's nothing to use for now. So for the light situation, I'm not missing any because this thing is amazing. It doesn't look like it's bright, but let me tell you one thing, during the night when it's dark, this thing is glowing like it's daytime. So this is my way of getting light. So I don't miss anything. There's more challenges in van life that people would think of. Since you're living in a van, well, you're gonna have some issues with your living space. You're gonna have some issues cooking. You're gonna have some issues doing your laundry, getting yourself clean, and getting your shower three times a day. Yeah, I used to get in the shower 3 times a day, and now I'm one shower each 2 days, which is a big difference. Yeah, there's a lot of challenge. There's financial situation challenges on the side. Since, short story, I had cancer 3 years ago and I cannot work like a man my age would work 40 hours a week, a normal job. So I have to go my own way and work with my own ability and whatever I can do. Yeah, it's a challenge living in a van. If you're having a mechanical issue, well, your house is having an issue itself, because you're gonna be stuck. And if you don't have water, if you don't have electricity, if you don't have any more propane or butane to cook, well, you're stuck and you're getting yourself to know more about your van life situation and to get prepared in those kind of challenges, because I did live them all. So talking about challenge, there's all kind of challenge: snow, mechanical issues, health issue, financial issue, cat issue, cops issue, law enforcement issue, parking issue. There's a lot of issue to talk about, but I'm smiling. I'm still living in an RV, still living in a van, so I consider myself lucky. In this corner here, we still have some clothes, laundry. There's sleeping bag, shoes underneath since it's deep. This side are my coats, and here more space. Like I don't have enough, right? Space for electronic, space for all my gear for filming. Some towels or stuff here. Kitchen stuff again. Some lights, since I don't have a light bulb in my thing. I don't have electricity, so plenty of space over here. This is where I keep my stuff for my propane and my propane heater, so my propane stove. Yeah, so I cook with this for now, and it's reliable. It doesn't cost much. So my fridge could be working by electricity and as well with propane. For now, it's a fake fridge. So I did put my cooler inside of it, which is pretty keeping my stuff longer than it's supposed to, because it's a fridge inside of a fridge, right? I love my fridge. I love my fridge. Don't ask me why, but it's kitsch. Another thing, people are jealous about the size of it, and because if you come over here, you can see that I have a large freezer. Over here I've got some more space to put stuff, so bags, and on this side there's more space to put little things. So yeah, I'm lucky for that, because if you have a lot of things to carry, I have a lot of space to put them. But I didn't go this kind of life to carry a lot. I did start van lifing because I said to myself I want to get some minimalist lifestyle as well, not being only a van lifer. And that was a real challenge for me because I used to be someone with a lot of tattoos. I did always want to look good going out, even if it's only to go and get some groceries. I will get clean shaved, all like perfect, perfect. And now I don't care. My hair is messy, my beard is so long, I don't give a damn. The only thing I'm giving a damn about is this and my freedom and my cat. So some advice for people who would like to live in a RV or a van or a car or whatever the vehicle they would like to use to be called home. I would say that prepare yourself, and if you have the opportunity to practice before doing it full time, have some practice. Put some pillows, put some cushions, bring yourself a stove, some blankets, your pillows, some food, and try to figure out how to set up your things in your vehicle. Even though it's a small a two doors car, it's a van with sliding doors, or it's a RV. I think it's possible for you to only try slowly, because if you put yourself too fast in this situation, you might regret it. I would suggest for those people to get informed and look for videos on YouTube like this video. The other thing is travel. You need to travel. If you're trying to live in your van and do four corners on your neighborhood, you're not going to live the van life. You're not going to experience the thing. To live the thing, you have to travel somewhere at least 4 or 5 hours away, and you're going to be stuck to live in your vehicle. And by that situation, you're going to be stuck to live in a van life situation. So you're going to be experiencing yourself the real thing. I've learned a lot of things on myself living in a van. I've learned that I was a kid of 42 years old, now growing up as a man, 43, because I'm going to repeat myself. There's a lot of challenges, and with those challenges, you're trying to know more about yourself, and you're knowing more things about yourself each day you're living in a van. You're living in a small space with almost no one to talk with, no one to see, because you're always in your space, other than if you're going outside. So I did learn a lot about myself living in a van. I did learn that I did not have a lot of patience. I thought I was a patient man, but I'm not that patient. So I'm seeing myself in a mirror close like that. So you're seeing through you living in that kind of situation. I think that I did grow up a lot through all those challenges, through all those meetings with people that I've been able to have. I'm so thankful. So I've learned a lot, and I'm really grateful and thankful about being now a man. So yeah, I'm lucky because I do carry as well a little scooter. So let's go on the back. Obviously, if you look on the corner here, you see that we need some work on the body. But hey, it's still a roof over my head, so I don't care. So I've got this beautiful carrier that I can put my scooter on. So since this big rig is costing at least $225 for full, and you don't want to spend your fuel for nothing, well, you save it and you use your scooter instead, which is pretty reliable. If we go on the other side, watch yourself. This side is pretty cool. There's no damage on this side. The windows I mean are in good shape, and I'm lucky because I have a lot of windows and the windows are big. So this is my little friend, and the scooter is not mine. This is a rent, if I can express myself this way, because my own scooter is in the shop right now. We call that scooter Aprilia, Usually it goes about 55 to 60 kilometers an hour. But with the tune-up, I can go around 80 in a straight line, close to 90 if I'm downhill. But it's heavier than mine, and it's a bit of a challenge to put on the carrier, since it's looking like an easy job, but it's not. And sometimes the wheel, since they're big, they're not gonna fit on the carrier, so you need to force it a little bit. But yeah, so yeah, and it's reliable. I go everywhere I need in town, and this is how I work, and this is how I discover Victoria. Live each day like it's your last one. We never know. In the past 4 years, I've lived so much things that you need to acknowledge the fact that you only have one life. And I've read something a few days ago. Something said that we have two lives. You have the life when you don't know that you only have one life, and your second life will start the day that you acknowledge and know that you only have one life. Each moment I'm going to take for myself, and I'm going to enjoy every little moment I got, because we never know. People can follow me on my Instagram account, which is Soho Nomad, SOHONOMAD 2021. They can follow me as well on my YouTube channel, which is nfet.tv. nfet.tv. They can follow me as well on Facebook, on my personal page, Ian Carl Featherston. I'm going to be happy to see you guys and send a little wavy hand to say hi. Comments or question about my interview today, well, you just have to give it a little chat, and I'll be more than happy to talk with you guys.
Thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please share it with a friend. Also, if you want to watch more alternative dwellings, we got a playlist popping up right here, and we release new episodes every single Sunday, so consider subscribing.